expecting something weird happening, because people usually like to do some kind of extra challenge or so for the third race.
Oh, now you're making me curious.
Oh, but it seems like we are starting now. Every run in this game starts in the Grove. It's a nice little area that is filled with really, really awful enemies. The enemies in the Grove, they are random in how they behave and jump around, so dealing with them is a pain. So, at the start of the game, you can roll, you can jump, you can double jump, and then you have a melee attack and a ranged attack. The ranged attack will be used to deal damage, and it can also be used to activate switches, as they're doing on this screen. And yeah, rolling is faster than running. You're also invincible when you roll, so you can roll through enemies and not take damage, which is very useful. And then you can also roll and jump at the same time, which results in a roll jump, which gives you the movement speed of a roll with the height of a jump.
Yeah, that's pretty precise. Getting that down, like, to a high consistency is pretty finicky sometimes.
Yeah. So in the first area of the Grove, there are two goals. The first is to get through the area so that they can progress through the game, and the second is to get 80 money, which you can see. You can see how much money they have right beneath their health bar, because they want 80 money in order to buy one item in the run, and the item will be bought right as they leave the Grove.
Yeah, right now they're both really good on money. I think second chest gives you 40 at least, and third chest at least 20, so each of them is gonna get 80 easily.
Yes. The standard route for this category gives you 80 money exactly. Oh, wow. And there are a few enemies that you can kill because that doesn't cost any time, so reaching 80 money is
the elevator.
Quad Cat is at the first boss, Edea, and she will try to do a quick kill, whereas if you release your arrows, your fully charged arrows, at the specific positioning and timing, you instantly kill the boss, and that went really well for Quad Cat.
Yeah,
Cheily
not so well for Cheily.
Quick kill.
Not doing the quick kill loses about 15 seconds over doing the quick kill, so that's quite a big disadvantage that Cheily's getting here.
Yeah. Killing a boss without taking any damage or getting hit will give you an extra item. The item that you get from killing Edea is her pearl, which gives you poison properties to your arrows. And then they also bought the crystal seed from the shop at the start of Car City, the screen that Cheily is on right now, which is an active item that gives you 50% increased damage for a short time on use. And now Quad Cat is on the second boss fight, a two-part boss fight against Mocha and Lubella.
Mocha is definitely Mocha is definitely the harder part of those two bosses, because Mocha can jump around a lot, while Lubella is gonna be stationary and just dropping attacks from the sky. Yeah, it's not that hard to evade. They always drop in the same position, so it's pretty easy to just not get hit.
What can happen though during this fight is Lubella can decide to dive, which she was about to do for Quad Cat, but she managed to kill Lubella before she dove. Diving loses
12 seconds.
Yeah, 12 seconds. So that's just very sad when it happens.
Oh yeah. Also, Cheily just got cursed by Mocha's curse blood. And can't use items until now. Yeah, okay. It's not that big of a deal because most of the time he was cursed was during the transition between the boss fights. But that could get very annoying.
Yeah.
Luckily it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, Cheily gets a dive before she's able before Libella dies. But so when Libella is diving, you can't hit her because she's off screen. But if you poison her, she will still take damage from it while off screen, and that is what managed to kill Libella there. The item that Libella drops is the Bachman patch, which you will see it used on the next boss fight and on every boss fight from now on. It's an item that spawns a lot of blocks, that Bachman blocks that fall from the top of the screen, and like there are a lot of them. They don't do very much damage. They don't do a lot of damage, like each block, but since there are so many, the damage adds up and it becomes a staple boss killing tool. Yeah.
Especially the later point in the run where it gets combined with another boss item that boosts damage per hit. That obviously increases the Bagman patches damage a lot because it's just so many single hits raining down on the boss. Yeah. So that's gonna turn into a real meat grinder for the bosses.
Yeah, so we have mentioned items and boss items. So you have 3 slots for active items and 2 slots for passive items. Every time you save at a bell, which are the save points, you refresh the charges of your active items. So they don't get permanently consumed whenever you use them, you just have to go save again. And there's also one secret item that you start with, which is the fairy, which you can use by inputting up, up, down, down, left, right on your inputs. And it will spawn a fairy. And it will spawn a fairy that shoots laser beams and does and hopefully helps you.
Yeah, it can just not do anything. Like all the lasers might just miss if you're unlucky.
Yeah. And now Quadcat is entering the third boss fight against the dumb drinking bird Frida. Frida has one annoying attack that she can. She can decide to teleport, where she teleports off screen for a short time and then reappears a little bit later where you were when she started the teleport. So hopefully that won't happen. Quadcat has had a really good. That was a really good Frida.
Solid fight there.
And Cheily.
Cheily taking a death. That's that's a big one.
Yeah, that's very rough.
I'm getting bad flashbacks from this set.
Yeah. One thing is they're playing on easy, but spikes and environmental effects like that, or it's mostly spikes and infinite pits, instantly kill you still. There is no rescue if you fall onto spikes, which was how it happened to Cheily.
Yeah.
And Quadcat accidentally killed the Bachman. You need that Bachman to throw a bomb in order to open up that shortcut. Get back. It's a small time loss. So yeah, this area in particular is still very scary, even if you're playing on easy, because this area features a lot of spikes, and even if it follows the Call of Duty logic of even if like the throwing knife just scratches your foot, then you're instantly dead. So you have to be very careful.
That's what comes to mind immediately. But yeah, Subterranean Grave is definitely a run killer, especially when it comes to races where you can't reset. One death you can just lose you so much time, like literal minutes, multiple minutes.
Yeah, there is one save point that they could have, that Cheily could have grabbed, but they opted to not go for it. Which when it's a race, it's almost worth to go for those extra saves. And now Quadcat is doing one of the 2 boss fights in the run where we don't want the extra boss item. It's a refight against Libella, and it went very smoothly. The boss item that that Libella 2 would give is just it heals you whenever you kill an enemy, and since that doesn't do damage, we don't care about it in the run.
Okay, Cheily doing some well movement.
And now Quadcat has reached the best part of the run, when you are turned into a cat. As a cat, you are smaller, you are faster, you jump higher, and most importantly, you are cuter.
But you can't climb ladders or use items, sadly.
Yeah.
And obviously you can't use your bow because cats don't have thumbs and therefore can't
Yeah,
do
cats-
the arrow thing.
Imagine if cats had opposable thumbs. That would be
They would
that
be too
could be
strong, dude.
scary.
They would
That
have
would
taken
be
over the
weird.
world by now.
Yeah. Maybe they would stop pushing things down from ledges and stuff. Or from shelves if they could just grab it instead. With no
Oh my god, that would be so creepy, dude, imagine.
Wait, oh no, we all know that what would happen is that they would just arm themselves with knives. And we would have a cat army with knives, and that would be very fun. Oh well,
Yeah,
Cheily is now
obviously.
at Frida, and is doing a good job. So, Frida's boss item is the sparse thread.
Oh,
2
many
teleports in a
teleports.
row? That's right.
Yeah, oh, and getting it, that's...
It might be still okay. Might be okay.
No, it's not okay. It's really not okay.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can kill the boss at the same time as you get
Yeah.
hit, but that was not it.
We're seeing some frustration on Cheilly's screen. Because
Yeah.
he knows that not getting sparse thread is losing a lot of time in the long run. Especially in
Yeah.
the future boss fights. So, yeah.
Yeah, I am used to just doing boss fights without items in race scenarios. Because I am a dum-dum who doesn't go for all of the safety saves, so I just continue on. It's rough when it happens. Quadcat did take a small detour before going to where she's going right now, in order to visit a specific room. If you visit that room, that allows you to warp to it whenever you whenever you get the power to unlock the warps. So yeah, the next power we're grabbing is the power to allow us to warp. So
By the way, did we mention that there's a lot on the line on this race? Like, whoever wins this, I think is gonna get into the KO phase, and the other one is out. If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
yeah.
I think that's right, isn't it?
What? Sorry, I didn't listen.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
I was
No.
I was reading chat because I obviously.
So whoever wins this race enters the KO phase, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
the other
yes,
one
that
doesn't.
is true. That is true.
So,
So
They
Yeah,
really want to win
currently-
this.
it's me, Googler, and Seb K that are in the KO phase, and then whoever wins this race will be the 4th participant there. So there are a lot of things on the line. Oh yeah, what haven't we talked about yet? Oh yeah, so what is the goal of this game? The goal of this game is to find out find out and stop what is spreading the corruption throughout the land. So in order to do that, we need to reach the queen. But in order to get to the queen, we need to find the 4 karst crest fragments to get access to the castle. And that's what our runners are going for right now. They have already grabbed 2 of them. One allowed them to warp, and one allows them to charge their bow faster. And then there's 2 more, one that will allow them to dash in the air, and one that will allow them to charge their bow even further. Even further beyond. So,
Let's go.
Quadcat is on the Heretical Arsonist fight, which is a very difficult, yeah, it is one of the most difficult fights to do fast, because she has a lot of health, and since you can't do it fast, you have to do it for a long time, and there are a lot of mistakes you can make. But that fight went well, and she ended the fight in a good position. You want to be as far right as possible, because that's where you want to go after the fight is done. And then you want to have the calf, the female knight who helped you during that fight, to end close to you, because she wants to go talk to you after the fight is done.
Yeah. And sometimes she even talks twice to you and kills your runs, but that's another topic.
Yes.
Anyway, Cat is doing a detour here to get a key. To gain access to another area with another boss. He's guarding yet another crest from me. So yeah, you get the theme of this game. Yeah, that's the NPC. Also, there's a lot of cats in this room, and they are all RNG, both in their color and what they do.
I see.
So here
Oh,
we got-
that's. I didn't see the black cat. The black cat.
Yeah, there was one black cat and the rest was white.
Well, no, wasn't there 4 white and 2 caramel cats?
Oh, okay, in that case I didn't pay attention. Whatever.
It's random. It's.
Fighting the knight without items. So that's gonna be fun.
Cheily should have Batman patch, right? But do you not know how to use it?
Yeah, I should. But didn't use it, so yeah. Cat is fighting Channel now. It's a pretty good boss fight.
Yeah.
Because
And
by now our items are just so overpowered that they basically shred the enemy.
yeah. The item that Arsonist gives you is the Pocket Incensory, which adds fire effect to all your attacks, which works on every single Bachman block from the Bachman patch, which turns it from good damage to instant damage, and it just melts bosses now. And then the item they got from killing Fennel is the Tainted Missive, which increases your damage by 100% for a short while. So it's a better Crystal Seed that they bought at the start of the game, but it also costs a quarter of your health when you want to use it, which can kill you, so you still have to make sure your health is fine before you use it. And now they are in, or Quadcat is in the Royal Pinecone City, which is a very cool area that features a lot of neat platforming. You have to switch between cat form and human form a lot, which gives it a nice balance. And in this area, she will do a small detour in order to grab the Sealed Wind. Sealed Wind is used to unlock the secret ending of the game, and the secret ending, the true ending of the game. And if you just do the normal ending, you don't get the credit screen, so we don't count that in the speedrun. We require the true end, which
Fun
is
fact.
why they grabbed.
Cat is on PB pace.
Oh, really? That's
Just
nice.
mentioning that.
That's cool.
So now that I said that, the run is definitely gonna die somewhere.
Oh,
Sorry in
it's
advance. Sorry in advance.
It's fine. Cheily is entering the Arsonist fight now, and let's hope it goes well, because it is a rough fight.
Yeah, like this race what Momo can do to races. Like Cheily is not much worse in terms of PB than Cat, but it was just so incredibly unlucky during this run that yeah, he's now way behind, and Cat is on PB pace, so that's a great difference between where these two runners are at right now. But yeah, the next race could look totally different.
Yeah.
You never really know with this game.
Yeah, Looper and Magnolia drops the heavy arrows, which just doubles the damage of your arrows. Oh, Cheily gets hit late in the Arsonist fight, which is very rough. So by this point, with the extra bow level shard from one of the crests, with the heavy arrows and the pocket incensory, your arrows do insane damage as well. Oh,
Yeah.
and then you combine that with the Tainted Missive just to add even more damage to it.
Just damage upon damage. So
And
now Cheily can dash. Finally.
Yeah. And Quadcat is now upgrading their melee weapon, their leaf. from a red leaf to a green spring leaf, because everyone knows that Luigi is better than Mario. Luigi is the superior Mario brother.
Well, then it calls Luigi Brothers. If Luigi's the better one.
Because he knows that he doesn't need to like brag about it. He has better self-confidence. He knows that Mario needs the boost.
Alright, gotcha.
And now, Quadcat is entering the final stretch of the game, where you just need to get through the castle and reach the queen, and maybe maybe stop the corruption that is spreading.
By the way, neat little thing. When Catnip hits a save point now, the spinning leaf in the top right corner is going to be green instead of red as well.
Yes, that is indeed true. It's
right there. Nice.
Yeah, progress saved.
Also, I still don't know why that one enemy is red. It's the only witch in the game that's red.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Anyway, here's another mini-boss.
Yeah. There are 2 mini-bosses in the game that are immune to your arrows, so... But with Sparse Thread and Taint Missive and other things, they just die. And here we have Yeet Strat, where you hit that enemy to position her better, and then you jump into her damage boost and dash to reach the end without having to go around the entire room.
Speaking of Yeet Strat, that one was also found by Catnip.
Yeah.
Which is actually, it's a big deal. Like, it saves 3 seconds or so, and that's a lot in Momo.
Yeah, Cheily is basically doing a low percent run. Managed to get through Fennel. Fennel is a very scary fight when you don't have items to do the boss fight smoothly. But now, final fight against the Queen. This goes. It's a 3-phase boss fight. First phase goes very smoothly.
So, I'm not sure, but I think Catnip is on PvP here. Like, it should be a PV for Catnip. Which is quite cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I have been spoiled by chat. I shouldn't have looked at
PV
chat.
spoiler, yeah.
Not
Nice.
like this.
Congrats to the PV.
Always nice to see people PV in a race. And here we go.
22:35. Nice.
Do you have the controls up, or should I do it?
I don't have them up right now, but I can do it.
I have them. Boom, boom.
Okay.
There we go.
1 cat for Catnip. Now it's Pentacat. That's pretty frightening if you ask me.
Oh yeah, Pentacat. Oh yeah. When you asked me about the format, like for that the winner of this race will proceed to the KO phase and the other one will get eliminated from the tournament. What I was reading was, I think Kessie wrote a comment like, if cats had opposable thumbs, they wouldn't just push things down off shelves, they would yeet them off the shelves instead.
I mean,
I think
that is actually true.
Yeah. Indeed. But yes, while we wait for them to set up their next race, this is a very good time for us to read more chat and answer questions if people have questions. Otherwise, I will just continue talking about random stuff like I usually do. Oh, it seems like we have another runner that got a PB in any percent. It seems like we're having a stroke of good luck here recently in the
Jetta
MOBA
got
community.
a PB and then submitted a freaking 2-hour VOD.
Does Fennel have a gun? No. Well, yeah, Fennel has a gun. I'm not sure. Does she have that in canon or not? I don't know.
No, definitely no.
There is a very funny gif of Fennel pulling out a gun.
Yeah, I know that. In Momo 1 there's actually guns, but they're not really canon, they're just some joke item.
I mean, in Momo 1, there are a lot of different guns that are your ranged weapon. Like, you collect more as you play through the game, and they have different characteristics. Like, you have like a machine gun that shoots very fast but does very little damage. Then you get like a revolver which shoots slow but high damaging projectiles. Or it doesn't shoot slow projectiles, it shoots slowly but high damaging projectiles. Fennel with a gun could beat God. That might very well be true. Could Fennel with a gun beat Ultra Instinct Goku? Yeah, Fennel with a gun wouldn't, like, that's not even a joke. Like, you don't joke about that. 24 flat dead on PB. That's nice. That's nice. Almost got the sub 24. Yeah. A solid 24 is a very solid time.
So yeah, do you think Cheily can make a comeback, or do you think it's over?
I think Cheily can make a comeback, but if Quadcat continues to play like this, it will be very hard to pull that off. Let's see. What is Cheily's? Cheily's submitted PB on normal is 24:11 that I can see on leaderboards. There might be an unsubmitted PB or something, I'm not sure.
No. I would be able to see that. There's
Oh
no
yeah.
unsubmitted
Oh
PB.
yeah, that is true. You are a moderator of this game.
Yeah, so far there's only you run your like old insane PB waiting verification, even though that's already outdated, so.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I realized that.
So I might want to pull that back so I don't have to reject that while we're on the topic.
Why? Okay, I can do that. Yeah, reverse sweep. This is what we're aiming for. 24:11. Yeah. We believe in the reverse sweep now.
Yeah, Cheily had a very unlucky run. Normally Cheily can play pretty well and actually put up a fight against Catnip, so I hope he gets a bit more lucky in this next upcoming run.
Indeed.
So let's see. Our runners ready?
I am not sure. Oh, okay. It seems like there is a quick bathroom break from one of our runners. Oh, well, it will start soon. Wish Cat bad luck then. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll just have to commentators curse Quadcat this entire race.
Yeah, you gotta say stuff like, oh, hopefully no dives now. Oops.
Yeah. So, like, one thing Adia can do is she can dance with you when you want to do the
up to
quick
like
clip.
6 times, but that's 24 seconds down the drain.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's just put on our commentators curse hats and do our best.
Alright, Cat seems to be back.
It's just time. You just have to get a god run and the PB by like 1.5 minutes. Easy.
Just PB XD.
Yeah, just PB
easy.
forehead. It's easy. Oh, and here we have the second run is starting. We're back in the grove. It's a neat little area.
It's terrible. I hate it.
I mean, Yeah, especially when you're playing on Insane, where you start with 1 health, so everything that touches you kills you. The Grove is a huge pain because of how the imps randomly move around and randomly decide how they are going to act. But I still love running Insane, even with all that stuff. I am a not sane person.
Okay. Oh wow, the timers got synced without me even noticing. It's crazy.
That's cool. I had a thought. Oh yeah, one thing that really helps with the Grove is that the music is just so calm and relaxing. So if you listen to the music, then it calms you down, even if you get mad because the imps are being dum-dums.
Oh, they're exactly tight now. Look at that.
That's cool.
Oh, Shelly's actually like half a second ahead now.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Oh, where did the music go?
I switched to Cheilly's stream. It seems like that
Oh,
audio is very
Shelly's
low.
super quiet.
Yeah, okay. I'm switching back to Quadcat.
Let's just keep it on cat.
Yeah. Oh, but they're so close. This is a very good start. Quadcat with the exact amount of money needed. Does not get any extra nuggets after buying the crystal seed.
Shelly picked up too much. You can donate the excess money in the church.
No, just use the excess money to buy nuggets. 1 nugget costs 2 money. That's the exchange rate. Quadcat with the quick
nice.
kill, Cheily with
Nice,
the
nice,
quick
nice.
kill. We have 2 quick kills. Let's go.
Not very often that we see both runners get the quicker.
Yeah. And that's. Oh, we forgot to commentator's curse Quadcat there. I'm sorry.
Alright. We
Sorry,
have to
Cheily.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. But the problem is if they're both at the same place, like if you try to commentator's curse one of them, there is a risk that it will hit both of them. Okay, well, I'll do my best if I can remember it. And yeah, in general, the music in this game is nice.
Yeah, especially
one of the-
in Cast
yeah.
City, it's a very great soundtrack. It's just a deep humming.
It has a very the music fits the areas very well, and Fennel has a really good song when you fight her, but in the speedrun she dies so quickly that you don't get to hear it.
Alright, true. It's almost time. Ready?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to see is a fan art of this game where like beach themed, where Kaho is a lifeguard and then Lubel. Well, it's not beach themed, a pool themed, where Kaho is a lifeguard and there's a no diving sign, and then Lubella just goes screw that and dives anyway, because Lubella should die for Quadcat, and no dive for Quadcat. That's good for her, and no dive for Cheily. Oh, this is really good.
Yeah, it's very close.
Both our runners now have the Crystal Seed, the Bach 1 patch, and the Diaz Pearl. When you play on easy, you also start with 2 extra passive items equipped from the start. One that regens health passively very slowly, and one that gives you more invincibility frames after you get hit. Due to a quirk in how the game decides if you have gotten hit or not during a boss fight, in this version of the game, if you have the health regen item on and you are damaged when you enter the fight, then you will regen health during the fight and it will count as you taking damage. Or
Yeah, that got fixed for the newest patch though. So
Yeah.
if you buy the game now and play it casually and don't revert to patch 1.05B, I think. It's not gonna be the case for you.
Yeah.
However, we play on that patch because it's the fastest.
Yeah, there is. In this patch, whenever you talk to an NPC, you can do it in cat form, but in the newest patch, you will automatically transform out of cat form whenever you do that, which will cost you a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I want Momo swimwear fan art. Half confirmed. I just want. It's mostly that I want a Lubella with no diving sound, and then Lubella just going screw this and diving anyway.
Yeah, they're like within 1 second of each other. That's pretty cool. I like that.
That is indeed very cool. Oh yeah, so we haven't talked about the water physics in this game. You don't have a breath meter in this game, so you can be underwater for an infinite amount of time. But while you are underwater, you are slower. You can like jump infinitely to simulate swimming. But rolling is still very fast. So you want to try to roll as much as possible while underwater.
Yeah, Cheily took the safety save. It's a little bit behind now, but if Cheily gets hit, won't lose all his progress, so that's nice.
Yeah, and this time Catcat will get all the teleports from Frida, and Frida will be the dumbest drinking bird in existence, and everything will be alright.
Yeah, now actually one teleport could make the lead change, which is kinda cool.
Yeah, the bats in this area, they are really annoying. They spawn on the opposite end of the screen you are on, and they spawn at a random height, so you can't really... you can sort of predict when you will run into a bat, but they can still be in the way and be very annoying. Oh no, I have been spoiled by chat.
Oh no, can't get it.
I think... no, Cheily got it. Well, it seems like the commentator's curse worked late for us, and the Quadcat got a teleport.
Yeah.
Not...
That's super unfortunate.
indeed.
It's not impossible to like turn it around now, but it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah,
Cadam needs to mess something up here. Otherwise it's gonna be super hard.
yes, indeed. We'll see what happens. What Cheily is doing round 2 against Frida. Hopefully this goes better now. I will not look at chat, I don't want to get spoiled again.
Meanwhile, Cat is already in the next area. And it's the rematch against everybody's favorite.
Cheily got hit by Frida. Is Cheily not
Oh,
aware
again?
that... Yeah, does Cheily
Oh my
not know
God.
how the teleport works?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So the teleport, like whenever Frida reappears from a teleport, she's gonna reappear right where you stood when she started teleporting.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows that.
Yeah. Someone basically has to tell you that in order for you to learn it, because most people run around randomly when they first start playing this game, and then they sometimes get hit and sometimes don't, so they don't know. So they just think it's random, but there is some method to it. It's just not very... it's not too obvious unless someone tells you about it. And now it's cat time. Oh yeah, as a cat, rolling is not the fastest form of movement at this point, because at the end of your rolling animation in cat form, you have like a slow recovery animation, which makes it overall slower than just running. So what we do instead is do roll jumps in cat form, and then cancel the ending part of the roll animation with a melee attack, which gives us some very nice speed.
Yeah, and it looks pretty goofy.
Yeah. Cheily is now at Lubella.
Yeah.
So like in this dialogue that Quadcat is in, on the latest patch you would be forced to transform into human form at the start of this and would have to re-transform back into cat form. And here you will see Quadcat just enter the room, the next room here, and leave it. That is in order to just spot that bell that was in there, in order to warp back to it later, which will save a lot on backtracking.
Now the game basically registers this checkpoint as it registers that you've seen it and unlocks it for your teleporting later on.
Yes.
So that's neat.
Yeah. Platforming as the cat is actually harder than it looks, because the cat sprite looks pretty long, but the actual hitbox for it is a lot smaller than you might think. So it isn't the easiest to platform as a cat.
Yeah, the cat's hitbox is about the size of one of these bombs the Bagman is throwing, maybe even smaller. It's really tiny. That's why it's so hard to pick up items with a cat, like especially crests.
Yeah, and the crests have pretty small hitboxes.
Yeah, sometimes see runners just jumping around the crests and wondering where they can't pick them up.
Yeah, I know that all too well from playing Aviv, which is another category for this game, which is all vitality fragments, ivory bugs, and bosses, which is it's like sort of a 100%-ish category where you do the interesting parts of 100%.
100% minus the boring stuff, basically.
Yeah, it's my favorite category. So yeah, then you have to grab 20 collectible ivory bugs and like 17 or 18 health fragments, which are the health upgrades in this
14?
game. I don't know. There is a number between 13 and 18.
Aren't you the Aviv runner here?
I run it. I don't know how many there are. I just picked them all up. It's just muscle memory by now.
Alright.
You can't expect me to know the category I run.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not like I'm good at the category or anything.
Our cat is playing a ladder song, that's nice.
Oh. But there is no climbing up the ladder, boss. That's the best girl of this game. The very long ladder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we have
actually
Cheily using Bachman patches now.
Yeah, Cheily realized how to. Yeah, nice.
But you need
Things
to
in
hit it.
Aviv, you actually have to climb that long ladder up that Catnip just jumped down.
Yeah,
And
it's
it takes,
very fun.
I think, about 18 seconds. Constantly mashing jump to climb the ladder.
It's mashing jump at a specific rhythm, because if you just mash jump, it won't be as fast as you can be. Like there is a specific rhythm you can mash, where you can jump to climb it faster. Like it does make quite a lot of difference when the ladder is that long. And now it's time to see if Heretical Arsonist will be a dum-dum or behave. There are so many things that can go wrong on the Arsonist fight. You can get trapped in a corner, which Quadcat is almost right now. Arsonist can decide to...
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can poison yourself. That happens to me way too often. Arsonist can decide to not get staggered. Arsonist can... or Cat can stagger and knock back Arsonist into you. Arsonist can
that's a lot of wonky stuff.
chain attacks, which she shouldn't be able to. Yeah, Arsonist can be a real meaty sometimes. And now Cheily has grabbed Warp Fragment and can now go towards Arsonist.
Like, if it gets hit again here, Cheily might be able to come back. was a clean fight.
Yeah, they aren't too far apart, but the lack of sparse thread for Cheily will be very bad when it comes to Fennel, especially. It is
And
hard.
Lupia.
Yeah, Lupia is very hard as well to do without sparse thread, because that is a boss that can't be damaged by arrows, and you can't reliably stagger her with one hit. So trying to do that fight no hit without the specific strat we use is very, very hard, and very random. Let's see what kind of cats are showing up for Quad Cat here. We have 6 white.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
6
that's
white, 1 black.
Yeah, that's some neat cat RNG. So.
And most of the whites are sleeping.
Yeah.
Let's see how good that cat RNG is.
Cheily ended the arsonist fight in a really good spot. So that NPC that gives you the monastery key has at least 21 cats. Because you need to have 7. Like, there are 3 different colors and there can be 7 cats. So there are at least 7 cats of each color that she has.
That's true.
And I don't remember my discrete mathematics, so I don't know exactly how many different combinations of cats you can have.
Okay, yeah, let's not try to figure that out now.
I know what the concept. I don't know what the English words for it are, I don't know what the exact formula for it is. But I believe it's like 9 choose free. I think that's how you could translate that. But I'm not sure. Or is it 10 choose free maybe? Details.
Yeah, anyway, like in this area, there's a lot of runner kill potential, so who knows, maybe Catnip is gonna mess up something here. And give Cheily a chance to get some time.
It hurts whenever I see this area and like oh no, they aren't grabbing the health fragments, they aren't grabbing this the ivory bugs. Oh wait, yeah, this isn't David. They are doing well. Cheily is trying to do Fennel without sparse thread. That's very hard.
Yeah, not getting hit doing Fennel without sparse is pretty difficult. Though it's not too hard.
Oh, this might work. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. From now on, it's free.
Oh. That was very good.
Did you just applaud?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a nice fight. Doing Fennel without sparse thread is very hard.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to get her to transform to second phase and then stand back now, so.
Yeah, but getting her to transform without sparse thread is very hard, because you need to get her to like 30% health or 70% health or something, and then knock back her or something.
I don't even think you need to stun her. I think she transforms either way.
Well, yeah, if you can stun her after that, she will definitely transform or something. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes she can go the entire fight without transforming.
Yeah, but only if you like keep constantly damaging her. I think that's very hard.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. But Quadcat destroyed Lupia and Magnolia. Cheily is going through Deep Pine Cone City here. And let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, the thing Quadcat is going to do now is hit a switch that is off screen with the Bachman patch. That will unlock the shortcut to the right on that screen, which allows us to skip a segment where you're supposed to go around the castle.
Yeah,
This is very neat.
makes us play less of the game, which is what speedrunning is all about. After all.
Indeed, that's why I love this now. I really like playing this game because I have played it as much as I have. It's just a fun, charming game to play. It's Luigi time for Quad Cat. Let's see how the run will be finished here.
So Cat got all items so far, right?
I think so. Probably.
Alright. Yeah, then it, like either Cat has to do something horribly wrong here, or we should have our winner here.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Cheily almost got poisoned.
Oh wow, deflecting the bomb there.
Oh yeah, we have Cat here taking a rest because climbing the castle in full armor is very tiring. So you just call her an Uber and she gets out of there. It's very nice. And then she gives you an item. If you go back there afterwards, there's an item there that she has left as a thanks for calling her an Uber.
By the way, this mini-boss is supposed to be, like everybody calls it Angel, but it's supposed to be a vampire. The game designer is just really bad at designing vampires, apparently. But there was a Reddit AMA where he said it's supposed to be one.
Indeed. And if you hit the wrong clone in that fight, fish will spawn from the sky and assault you. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be, but I don't think it's actually fish. I
think it's feathers. Or chicken breast, I don't know.
I don't know. I like calling them fish. It's probably an Apache helicopter that's off screen that's shooting fish at you.
That's
like what it sounds like.
The most logical explanation for that, if you ask me.
Cat is once again at the fight and misses one arrow. First phase doesn't go as planned. Yeah. So if you don't upgrade your leaf by unlocking that path with the sealed wind, then the fight will end after the second phase, and like Tahoe will die. I don't remember exactly what happens because it's not a very nice ending. It's actually
Tahoe
very sad.
basically just dies.
Yeah, and the corruption is still spreading or something. So.
Yeah.
But now, instead, in the true ending, you can fight the true form of Queen of Corruption here, or the true corruption inside the Queen. And then you're able to use your powerful cleansing leaf in order to seal away the corruption and give hope to the land.
Yeah, beautiful. But you still die.
Yes, but you save the world.
Yeah.
And
true.
allow all the other Momodora games to happen, because this is the first game, story-wise.
Is it actually? Wow. Okay.
Yes, Reverie Under the Moonlight is a prequel. There is actually spoilers for Momodora 2.
So it's
There
like
is
Star Wars.
basically, but not really. I mean, sort of, yeah.
Anyway, Cat won.
GG.
Cat has transformed into Hexacat.
Hexacat. Oh wow, that's a lot of cats.
That's too powerful.
Too powerful. Wow.
it's too many cats.
Too many cats. Not. I had a. Oh yeah, in Momo 2 you need to find like 4 statues of saints or something in order to get more powerful, and then one of those statues is a statue of Kaho, who you are playing as in this game. And also in Momodora 3 you can fight a secret boss where you help Kaho defeat Edea. It's very cool and connected. Well, Cheily is...
Maybe
Huh?
put the sun on Cheily, even though it's like super low. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can even hear anything on Cheily's end.
You can, but it's very quiet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's make sound effects.
200 cat win. I mean, you gotta win a few more races to get 200 cats. Are you doing sound effects?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, first phase is done. Let's see how second phase goes.
Why did I agree to this?
You agreed to do this because I'm a lovely person. And
Okay. Alright, anyway, Cheily's gonna close this at a mid 26.
not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah. Overall, a pretty unlucky set of races for Cheily, missing a lot of items, getting hit in a lot of boss fights, so...
Yeah, and Quadcat doing some very good races. That was close. And GG.
Yeah, actually PBing and taking the set, advancing into the KO phase.
I have got a job offer. I'm gonna do all the sounds for Swedish Jumping Simulator 2019.
Yo, that's crazy. Let's ask Kat what she thinks about that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hi.
Kat, what do you think about me doing all the sounds for Swedish Jumping Simulator 2019? That's the most important question.
I actually approve that, and I would totally play that game. As long as you are the one who's making the sounds.
Yeah, that's of course.
Should also like call Muffin. Muffin did that like Grove intro that one time. I don't know if you remember that video.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that. Anyway, congrats to PB and advancing to the KO phase. Really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on PB and winning tonight's races. It was nice to see. You had some very good, obviously you PB'd, so that was a very good run. The second run was also really good, except for getting hit on Arsonist. Like 2 solid runs. That's.
The Arsonist was like, it was totally on my end because I was too greedy, and somehow I poisoned myself on that. But it was alright. The first run, did you see I killed that Backman after Frida?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And then also, welcome Cheily, you're also here, and GG to your to your 2 runs today.
GG Cheily.
Yeah, GG.
Sadly, you had some issues with Frida in both of your races, and in the first race also had some issues with the subterranean grave, so that was unfortunate. And yeah, you missed sparse thread in both the races, which makes it very hard to get boss items later. But you did manage to get the tainted missive in your second race, and I thought that was really cool.
I mean, I also almost got the heavy arrows, but Lupier just decided to not be nice.
Oh yeah, that's Lupier. Like, if you
That's
don't
how it
have sparse threads, well, even if you have all the items, Lupier is usually not nice. So if you were missing items there, then it's not. You're not having a good time.
Yeah, I also could have got the tainted missive the first try, but I just used the patch a little bit late. So yeah.
I see some messaging here. What does this message mean?
Very, very subtle. Anyway, do you have like any closing words on your performances or anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I forgot how to do the quick kill, I guess.
Did you?
Yeah, I missed the second phase in both runs. The first one could have been like a 22, 20 something, if I didn't mess that up.
Okay.
Alright, so if neither of you has anything left to say, yeah, GG's.
Yeah,
And
congrats Quadcat for advancing to the knockout phase of this tournament. Sadly, Cheily, this is the end for your run. Or
who would you like to face in your next match, Quadcat?
I don't know. Like, we still haven't figured out how we're gonna do the setting for that, if it's gonna be random or not. I would rather not play against Googler again.
Why though?
yeah, because he would
Because I
win.
already played against him.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Oh yeah,
I want to play
obviously
against
that's the
different
reason.
people.
But yeah, I played against the Googler in my last race, so I would prefer not to face him again and get knocked out. But yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
Maybe the two of you are gonna play against each other.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
You can
Oh.
intimidate your opponent right now, if you want to.
Yo, Green,
Mhm.
I just paid Lubella Chu $1 million. She will dive and never go back.
But I have invested in a no diving campaign, so there are no diving sounds all around the world. So
She
this-
doesn't care about that.
yeah, that is
She
true.
told
I did mention that I want like fan art of the Momo crew at the pool with like no diving sounds and Lubella diving anyway. Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah, too bad. Too bad my promise with Tovali won't get to be realized because we promised each other to play against one another in the finals.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen now.
You can make your own finals in like chess or yeah,
No,
Momodora chess.
Yeah, no.
Jeez. Wow.
Chess tournament.
Yeah, no, I suck at chess. Even more than at Momo.
You're pretty good at Momo.
Yeah. No.
Alright. Either way, GG's to both of you. I think we have to sign off now.
Oh yeah, thank you both for commentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
you're
for
welcome.
running.
Also, if you are interested in this game, it's pretty fun to get started in.
Also,
John,
one more thing I have to say.
Okay.
Hey, oh, your voice is gorgeous.
That's very cute, thank you. Anyway, join the Discord if you want to learn how to run this game. And follow the runners and Dreamfox. And I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
Bye bye.